Akihito.
Mitsuki.
Thank goodness you're awake.
What about Kuriyama? Where's Kuriyama?
If Yomu are made from human resentment, then this is the perfect embodiment of the hatred that humans harbor. Rather fitting for someone such as myself.
孤独な頬を濡らすけど夜明けの気配が静かに満ちて私を空へ招くよ希望が彼方で待ってるそうだよ行くよ迷いながらも君を探すたびすれ違う意識手が触れたいね捕まえるよしっかり求め合う心それは夢の証願いを受け止めるたびに惹かれてく悲しい日々はもういらない互いを受け止めて生きる喜びにきっと二人目覚めるよ迷いながらも君を見つけたよ
3 months?
Yeah, you've been in a coma that whole time.
It's been that long.
What were you expecting? You are no longer immortal, Aki. After living your entire life with Beyond the Boundary inside of you, suddenly it got torn out. It's a miracle that you even survived at all.
What are you saying? And my immortality wasn't a result of me being a half Yomu?
Probably not. Although I could be wrong. I think it's time you had a talk with your mother.
So, what happened to Kuriyama?
Mirai Kuriyama completely disappeared. To save you, she used all of her blood. She vanished off the face of the planet, along with Beyond the Boundary.
So she's dead?
I just have a hard time imagining any other possible scenarios.
What was that sound?
What sound? I didn't hear anything.
There, I heard it again.
Hiromi.
Aki, look at me. Do you notice anything different? That's right, I'm not wearing a scarf like I normally do. In other words, my sensitivity to cold is gone.
Just what are you trying to get at?
The reason I could never handle the cold was because of my supernatural powers. For me to overcome that must mean that my powers are starting to become weaker. Something doesn't feel right. I think those sounds just might be the cause.
Thank you for waiting. Here's your extra rice omelet and large rice omelet.
Guess it's no surprise since he hasn't eaten anything for 3 whole months. So tell me, what's your take as a Yomu? Aki said that he's hearing strange sounds coming from the sky.
Understand that Beyond the Boundary originally resided inside of Kanbara. Considering the connection he had to that terrifying creature and its recent separation from his body, combined with how he is now hearing sounds that we cannot, I have no doubt that this must somehow be related to Beyond the Boundary.
Hiromi, I need to talk to Izumi.
What for?
She knew everything, didn't she?
Talking to her won't help you. I've told you all there is to know. Just how many times do you think I went over this with her while you were in the hospital, Aki? What? Are you telling us that you made Kuriyama decide to take her own life?
But why didn't you tell us about any of this? If we knew what was going on...
If you knew? And just what would you have done if you did know? Would you have stopped Kuriyama? Or would you have assisted in killing Akihito?
Well...
Take your pick. Those were the only 2 options. If it were left up to you, who would you have killed?
And that was all it took to shut you up?
What were we supposed to do? Yell at Izumi to bring her back from the dead and let you be the one to die instead?
You could have at least said something!
Just knock it off, you two. Thank you for waiting. Here's your gratin rice omelet.
Akahito, you've got room for more?
No, I didn't order this.
But I did. It's said that once every couple of thousand years, the Yomu beyond the boundary appears when it grows saturated with human resentment. Some say that it's nature's way of bringing mankind back to its senses. It appears somewhere in the world when we have lost sight of our reason to exist and have become blinded by a vortex of our own bitterness. Normally, a person wouldn't be able to survive harboring such an overwhelmingly powerful Yomu inside of their body. However, for some unknown reason, you were able to keep it inside of yours, becoming the terribly dangerous, immortal half-Yomu. Even I don't know how this came to pass. But if there's anyone that does know, it would be
I don't give one damn about any of that crap! Just tell me about Kuriyama! What the hell did you have her come here for?
Beyond the boundary was a Yomu that could only be defeated by the clan with cursed blood. That was my entire reason. But we ran into a problem. Mirai Kuriyama declared that she did not want to kill you. So I simply informed her of a method that would save you. A method that could only be used during the calm.
Do you seriously think that explanation's gonna cut it? You knew if you told Kuriyama there was a way to save me, she would do it no matter what it was!
Indeed, I did. You are free to hate me if you so wish. But as a member of the Nase family, I was obligated to protect everyone. It was my duty to protect this world. And there was someone Mirai Kuriyama wanted to protect. A person who meant more to her than life itself. A person she wanted to protect, even if it cost her own life. And she protected that person of her own free will. I'm grateful to Mirai Kuriyama. If she hadn't made this decision, you and I wouldn't be standing here right now. In fact, the world itself would be completely gone. The last time we met, she said that she expected you to be angry when you finally awoke. Her final words were, "Serves you right."
The days keep getting shorter, don't they? I thought I could finally do it since this was a dream. But I guess it was harder than I thought. Farewell.
Don't give me that.
If you're looking for Mirai, she hasn't come home.
Inami.
Where is Mirai? Answer me! Where did Mirai go? Don't show me that! Don't show me such a sad-looking back.
I don't know whether or not you will read this text, Senpai. At the moment, I don't even know if you'll receive it. But I hope that it finds you somehow. Senpai, it's Mirai Kuriyama. After I send this, I'll be on my way to go see you. I'll go and defeat beyond the boundary. I feel very strange right now. You see, I'm actually kind of happy. I was born into a clan whose blood was cursed, and my life has been filled with nothing but sadness. I always asked myself, why was I even born? Somewhere, a part of me wanted to die, but I was wrong to feel that way. I'm glad I was born. People say my powers are cursed. People say they despise my powers. But I've come to realize that my powers aren't meant to hurt anyone. They're meant to save people. I'm glad I lived this long. I'm so happy I'm not dead. I'm truly glad that I came to this town and met you, Senpai. I was much happier than I ever realized. I was never cursed. Senpai? Senpai, you can die like a normal person now. So from now on, please lead a normal life. Please live just like you told me to. Senpai,
The Nase are fools. For some reason, they're under the impression that everything ended the moment the cursed blood vanished. However, after Beyond the Boundary was pulled out of Akihito Kanbara's body, it managed to escape death by fusing itself with Mirai Kuriyama's blood instead. Despite growing increasingly weaker, it is still fighting against Mirai Kuriyama at this very moment. And in order to win, it's absorbing power from countless Yomu and Spirit World warriors alike. It's using their powers to amplify its own in an attempt to defeat Mirai Kuriyama. It even went and created an isolated dimension. Now, I wonder what would happen if I were to amplify its powers even more. Well now, Miss Izumi. I hope you're paying attention.
what is it? What's going on? What's this?
What's going on? The hell is that?
Senpai! You have to hide yourself better than that, understand? Senpai? Senpai, I promise that I will protect you. What are we seeing up in the sky?
No idea, but I'm sure it's related to those sounds Aki mentioned.
Hayomu!
Nino?
Looks like this is where the party's at.
What in the...
What the heck is going on? Hiromi?
Look there.
Aki!
Hiromi? What are you guys doing here?
We all got one of these.
Look!
It's pulling them up.
Let's go. Wait, everybody! Pull back now!
A Yomu?
A trap?
What is it?
It's just back up already!
That's...
Don't go after it. It's too risky.
Oopsie daisy!
What is wrong with you? Do you have any idea what's going on outside?
Why art thou rain thing on my parade? I was about to burst
I haven't seen you in forever, and this is how you act! Were you the one behind those letters, too? Why can't you just do things like a normal person?
That doth hurt! A knight should never hurt to the lady! Help me, please help me!
Are you the knight, moron?
You just call me a moron.
That is Akihiro's mother.
Morons call other people morons, you moron! Akun is rebelling.
Anyone would rebel if they were stuck with you for a mother.
Sorry to spoil your happy reunion, but can we hurry this along?
Agreed. Before you two get even more carried away, do you mind asking your mother why she called us all here?
Is it true? Is Kuriyama really still alive?
Her fire doth still burn. Even now, little Mirai art single-handedly waging battle. I'm supposed to lend nary a hand. Should beyond the boundary win, 'twould spell our doom. As this is an emergency situation, I hath decided to yield and giveth my ground.
Akihiro, the way she's talking doesn't match her costume even a little bit. Can you please make her stop?
I'll kick her.
Wait, don't do it. A reaction is exactly what she wants.
Is there some way for us to save Kuriyama?
Before I tell you that, there is something else I must say first.
Everyone! If you want to help Mirai, first you...
Just cut the crap and tell us how to save her already!
Okay. Or look down.
A Yomu stone? Whoa! What's wrong with it?
Isn't that the Yomu stone we got from defeating the Hollow Shadow?
That stone doesn't belong to the Hollow Shadow.
Huh? Couldn't be.
Right. This stone is a part of Akun. In other words, it is also part of Beyond the Boundary. Right now, inside of Beyond the Boundary, Mirai Kuriyama, or rather her strong emotions, have created a puppet version of Akihito. You must do your utmost to catch it. That Yomu stone should carry you up there.
How do you know all of this?
Didn't you know? Your mother is none other than the one and only Yayoi Kanbara.
One of these days, I'm going to expect you to tell me everything about myself.
Oh, jeez, that was scary.
Yayoi Kanbara.
Don't startle me like that, Izumi. Now you'd better get a move on.
Hold it right there. What do you think you'll accomplish? You're no longer...
No longer immortal, right? I know that, but there's nothing I wouldn't do for a bespectacled beauty, because at the end of the day, I'm a pervert.
Sorry, but we'll be taking over from here on out.
Well. Looks like somebody's at a loss.
Kanbara-senpai!
Get ready to kick her to the moon, okay? I swear I'll bring her back!
Right!
Kuriyama! Right back at ya.
静寂を切り裂くよ訪れたのは必然としての開口僕らのために後悔を嘆く目に映る君の目を取って美しく咲いた誰かの生命に溶ける花ねえ君にも見えるだろうきっと重ねた過ち塗り替えよう何度でもいざ繰り返してくスタートライン過去とは違う明日を光だけの希望を描くスタートライン I never say goodbye いつだってそうさ
Remember what I said back when we first met? I'm the same. Kuriyama, you have me at your side. Kuriyama, you aren't alone anymore.